You good dog. You good dog. Scratch, 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 scratch. Copious amounts of alcohol. Vertical grips. Do they matter? Surprise, they don't. It doesn't matter whether or not we are using vertical grips. Not the popular answer, but it's the reality. The reality is, it doesn't matter. It does not matter whether you have a vertical grip on your gun or not. It is such a small piece of plastic that is attached to your end of your gun that if that is the deciding factor of whether you can shoot the gun well or not is laughable, I guess, in my experience. So let's get into it. So right now there are two kind of conversations going through that basically on one side you have the vertical grip folk, and then on the other side you have the anti-grip vertical folk. And on one side you have people arguing that vertical grips better control over longer periods of duration of time, more comfortable and in a more neutral position. And then on the flip side you have the performance-based guys who are trying to eke out every little itty-bitty metric of performance out of the rifle. The rifle doesn't care whether it has a grip on it or not. The rifle doesn't care. The bullet doesn't care. The target doesn't care. At the end of the day, we are trying to parse out hairs in a massive pile of shit that it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. The biggest problem, I think, where we are running into this debate here is people are making this seem like we are in this magical fairyland of only being able to have one gun. But last time I checked, that isn't the case in any of this. We can have multiple rifles set up multiple ways. So if I want to have an SPR with a slick rail, I can have that. If I want, for example, my sim gun, if I want my sim gun with a grip, I can do that. And it feels like people are trying to push the one gun for everything rule. And it feels like people are also trying to push well, this works in competition, so it has to work in the real world. And that is true to an extent. Lucy, what are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels like people... It feels like we're trying to bring a saddle-righted, red-dotted, open USPSA gun onto the streets for duty use. Could you do it? Sure. Is it going to be the best gun for the job? No. I have multiple AR-15s, and they are all set up different because I want them to be used for different purposes. And so, to me, I don't see why people are harping on this vertical grip this, no vertical grip that. It's a dead topic. And yet me, a Z-list YouTuber, a fucking nobody, is having to talk about it because apparently, this is what we have to talk about nowadays. This rifle is currently set up for sim use. All right. It has a vert grip on it. Why does it have a vert grip on it? Because in this instance, I lost my Holosun pressure pad, and so now how I use this Holosun is I reach over the top to shoot it. So what? It's got a vert grip. Would it work just fine without it? Yeah, it probably would. But the vert grip is nice. Allows me to get my hand tight up against the rail, more natural shooting position, and allows me to ride that thumb high up over the top of the laser unit. Okay, that's great. Oh look, another AR-15. This one does not have a grip on it. How could this be? Because the rail is skinnier, I'm able to use the pressure pads, and I don't feel like I need a vert grip on this rifle. Could I put one on this rifle? Absolutely. Do I need to? No. Because this rifle is set up how I like it. But apparently we have to be team red and team blue. Team vert grip, team not vert grip. So I don't understand where the cognizant dissonance, the dissonance here of just not making a decision for yourself and not being able to just think. My work gun has a vert grip on it. Some might say it might get me killed in the streets. I say no, it works wonderfully for me. Provides me leverage when I need to push the rifle into something. It's comfy. Doesn't get in the way. Doesn't prevent me shooting off barricades, through car doors, over car hoods. Again, let people make decisions for themselves instead of just following your favorite influencer on what grip best or these grips suck. Again, you're a person, make your own fucking decisions. Scratch. Alright, both of you go lay down. Dad's trying to be like a shit tier gun tuber. The idea of the perfect setup or the perfect rifle. How about we chase the idea of what works for us within the confines of what isn't stupid? All right, we're not advocating grip pods. We're not advocating those ridiculous combo piece flashlight laser grip modules. Gone are the days of the broomstick handles on rifles. Most rifles nowadays are grip stops or shorty hand stops or grips. So I don't understand why we have to be sitting here wasting our time watching fucking videos about this versus that when this is such a minute, in the minutia detail that does not fucking matter outside of the GunTube YouTube internet drama. And this is going to be proved because I'm going to run my work gun with a grip and without a grip, and you're going to see, guess what? I shoot just fine both ways. So let's go test it out.